Twitter agrees to 7 out of 10 demand Nigerian government made. Hello, my wonderful people. Mohammed came out. That's the Minister of Information who has got no information. That is the slogan. For instance, they will say, for instance, wait now, to give the example now. Cowbell, they can't say our milk. So, Minister of Information who has got no information. He announced a couple of days ago that Twitter ban is a couple of days, within days that Twitter ban will be lifted. My dear, Twitter ban never lift. The days not turn to weeks, so may weeks not turn to months. Anyway, Nigerian government made 10 demands from Twitter. And out of the 10 demands, Twitter only agreed to 7 of those demands. We know that one of them, which he has graciously announced, is the fact that Nigeria, Twitter will now have an office in Nigeria, which we said was a good one, because whether they like, I want to believe that the terms of that agreement should also point to the fact that they will employ Nigerians. Whether only 5 people they employ is better than at least those 5 people being jobless. So it's a good step in a good direction. However, Twitter only agreed to 7 out of the 10 demands. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Twitter agrees to 7 out of 10 demands. Nigerian government. The federal government says from the 10 demands put forth to lift Twitter suspension, the microblogging and social networking platform have agreed to 7. The Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Mohammed, disclosed this during an interview with newsmen in Washington. NAN reports. The minister also noted that there is an end in sight of an amicable settlement of the ban. We believe that even the other 3 outstanding demands are not really about whether they agree or not, but about timing and scheduling. That is what gave me the confidence that we are getting nearer to an agreement, he said. The minister said among the demands made from Twitter was for the platform to register as a Nigerian company, pay tax from revenue made from the country, and ensure that harmful content are regulated. As regarding as regularly as it should be. We exchange correspondence with Twitter, and when I left home a few days ago, we were expecting a reply from them. It is rather more left with Twitter to respond to our gray area that we have asked them to look into. We are not inflexible to our negotiation with Twitter because we recognize both the positive and negative aspect of social media, he added. He, however, said that Twitter ban has been very effective in the country because they see less harmful and injurious content on social media, adding that they have been more cautious and alert to injury content like threats and national security, the reason why they banned Twitter in the first place. So that's Alhaji Mohammed saying that they've reached out to Twitter. Twitter has agreed to 7 out of 10, and even the other 3, it's not because they did not agree or they did not see light in it or agree to whatever they were saying, but just because of timing, according to him. So these are some of the evil and some of the things going on. For instance, there are some good from what Alhaji Lai Mohammed has said. Okay, if really it will be utilized and used for the general public, is a good step in the right direction. That's paying of tax, which could be used to facilitate rehabilitation of roads, electricity, water, schools, infrastructure. That is, if it will be used for that. But the downside is that this same very wealth and everything that is supposed to come into the nation and to be utilized for national development, we go into the pockets of a few. So at the end of the day, we are back to what we call square one. Neither here nor there. And people are wondering and saying, how did we get here? Twitter is paying whatever they should pay, but it's not going to the right channel. because there are some people who are just, gulping like and never ending well. They're just taking everything that belongs to the country for themselves, just putting it in, taking it in, and never, giving back. That's the evil that happens in Nigeria. Sadly, a lot of persons, are involved in this very deadly evil that is going on. They call themselves government, they call themselves governors, senators, assistants to President Muhammadu Buhari, and what have you. And their mission statement is to milk the country dry. If Twitter, has been given these conditions and it will be met, it will be utilized properly for the nation and lives and properties will be changed, it's a good step in a good direction. However, is there no underturn under it? Because we know the very beginning how this whole thing started. It was because Buhari's tweet was deleted. And so they've gone back to the drawing board and say, okay, how do we hold these people? Let us tell them they have not been. It's not today, say Twitter not they pay tax before for Nigeria. We're not saying they should walk away without paying tax. So that's what we are getting at. And that's not what we are saying. We are saying that there is call, for Nigerian government to do the right thing. Yes, thank God, things are getting better than they used to be. Twitter ban will be lifted soon. However, Nigerians have already been using other means, to also access this same platform. Even governors, Speaker of the House of Representatives, former governors, former senators, House of Rep members, because it doesn't make sense. And even when the House should have spoken about it, people brought it up. Bajibamila shut them down. So, welcome to Nigeria. It is what it is. God will help us. Let's watch and see as the days unfold what will be coming out of this and how we get to the bottom of all that is going on. Honestly, we hope that things will get better and then things will be better than they are today. However it is, we will all be here to know what happened. Leave us a comment. We will love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. Let it count. Don't allow yourself to be intimidated. Bye for now. God bless. Bye.